Where do you go with your broken heart in tow? And what do you do with the leftover you? And how do you know when it's time to let go? Where does the good go? Where does the good go?
Check this out.
Apparently you can eat them.
You can cook with them. I wouldn't do that. That's like eating my
Why wouldn't
friends
you?
at this point.
With
Alcohol?
it has gin in it.
Stacy, if you're watching, can you make me a cocktail? Do you think she's watching?
And in the meantime, I'm gonna see if anyone has any questions. Specifically, did you say what to me, ma'am?
No, Stacy told me that the connection's bad and that I'm doing this wrong. So I was going to show you my favorite thing in the garden.
Please.
Okay. It's these.
What? Oh.
Well, they're just like little grasses.
Oh. Well, why are those your favorite things?
I just think they're delightful looking. And I put them in, I have like a grass garden. So I have like these guys that are sort of more like, like big hair, like grandma's hair. This looks like grandma's hair.
Yeah.
This is like 1990s, just figured out I was gay hair. And then this is kind of like letting it grow out, live in Berlin hair.
Did you live in Berlin and I didn't know?
I thought about it.
So what you're saying is that today, because you were afraid it was going to rain, you're going to start the show in a little segment we like to call Back in Your Shed.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it's not really a shed. It's a pretty impressive single car garage. But yes.
Okay. Well, would you show us around your shed? Like give us a tour?
Okay, great. Garage. But yes. So the important thing to know, but it's actually literally a garage. So it's not.
But for the sake of this conversation, we could just call it like a really nice shed.
I'm going to call it a garage. But so, although I'm very afraid of edibles.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have had inconsistent results. And so I'm not, my vice, can I just tell you, I would have said it was alcohol, but last night, Stacy, I asked her when she went to the grocery store, she said, we're going to get weekend chips. And I said, fine, but leave them in the garage because I don't want to eat them during the week. And so she got home from grocery shopping and she put everything away. And I came in last night and I said, you put the weekend chips in the garage, right? And she said, they're hidden, don't worry. And so then
I make Sophia hide the chips too.
Yeah. So Stacy and I watched some TV, I had some wine, and then I wanted the chips. And I said, I'm a grown up and you can't stop me from having what I want, so just tell me where you hid them. And they were not in the garage where I asked her to put them because I have enough dignity not to go into the garage, but they were in the house. And the way her face looked, I knew they were in the house, which made me feel like I could look for them and eat them responsibly and like have respect for myself. And so I looked in a couple of the places I knew they might be, and sure enough, they were in the back, the highest cupboard, in the back corner, which I cannot reach. Even on a stool, I cannot reach it. And so I had to ask Stacy to help me get them. And then she gave them to me and I said, can you just pour me one bowl and then put them back in that place? I can't get that to them. And that's all I'm going to have is just this one little bowl. And so she poured me the bowl of chips and then hid them again and then went and was on a call with people that she works with. And I ate the bag of chips and had another glass of wine. And then I was like, I want another bowl of chips. And I tried to get them from the cupboard, but I couldn't find them. And so then I realized that she'd not put them back where they were because she knew me well enough to know that I would go looking for them again. And I looked in every cupboard, every closet, to the point where I was in hysterics laughing, but almost crying because I couldn't believe that I couldn't think of where she could have put them. And then I interrupted her Zoom call with her work people to ask her where they were. And she was like, they're exactly where they were before. And sure enough, I was able to use tongs and I was able to reach them in the very back corner and I ate all the chips. I just wanted to show one thing before we get off the phone, okay?
I really, really, really do. But it's
I want to show you one more thing before we get off.
sorry. Oh, it's holiday. Ooh, I'm a cat. Holiday. Holiday, you're on the internet. Well, hi, Holiday. Come here. It's your auntie. Come here, Holiday. The people want you. Your does not come to you when you call.
No, well, she's not a dog, all right? She's not an idiot. I like free-thinking animals. I can drive, and I had a learner's when I was a kid, and I know how to drive. I just, like you, I felt inconvenienced and put out by the fact that I would have to spend so much time. It takes years to get your driver's license up here. But yeah, I actually told Stacey yesterday that I'm going to continue the process, though I cannot take drive. You can't right now with social distancing. I mean, there's no way that I can do the driving school that I was planning.
Yeah, but like
to.
there's no reason why Stacey couldn't let you just drive around the Home Depot parking lot after hours.
Obviously doing donuts.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you need snow for donuts? You really don't know anything about driving, do you?
Tegan, you can definitely do donuts on asphalt as well. You can. Yeah.
Look me in the eye and tell me you don't find me attractive.
Like she and I had a disagreement about if I could buy a lawnmower, and then I did buy it because she's not the boss of me and we are in equal partnership and it's my money too. And so I bought the lawnmower and I mowed the lawn last week and it was thrilling.
Yeah, our family chat blew up with content of the lawnmower. I promised everybody in the photo that I posted on Easter weekend that we'd get to see your lawnmower. Is there any way you could go get it and show it?
Well, I'd like, I don't really want to blow my gardening load here. Like maybe that's another episode. I don't know.
I see. Okay.
And so I bought an electric mower. It's extremely light. 1 second.
Can you, guys, she did this the other day. It's so funny. Make
But
sure you really back up so we can really see it. Look at how
It's
light
so
it is.
easy. You could just, it's not even that heavy. It's just like unbelievable.
Literally. And all week,
And
this is all I've been thinking about. Can you do it one more time? I didn't have a drink while you were doing it.
Okay. It's like,
Look, look how light it is.
It's so light. I don't know if I could do it with one hand. I'm not going to throw my back out on here, but.
Give me in the heart and tell me that you won't go.
Oh, I just can't wait to show you this. I'm very excited.
Let's see.
Okay, so these are not ferns, but they have sprouted in the last week, and it's like a Disney creature has been buried in my yard, and its long, crazy Dracula hand has come up through the ground.
That sounds awful. Should I warn everyone? Is this like a trigger warning, or we just dive right in? Ooh. Ugh.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
It's
like kind of, it looks like a green onion.
It does look like green onions. So those are hostas. Those are going to be hostas. That's what Mom said, anyways. You can see here. Can you see?
I don't love it.
I don't love it. I don't love any of it, to be honest with you. This is sort of an exercise in learning to accept the things that make me uncomfortable. All kinds of things. Can I just show? Because I'm afraid people didn't really see this the first time.
Now let's look at them again. This is what I call the green onion.
Yeah.
But that's not food. So did you plant that, or that just started growing?
That just started growing. I don't even know where that's from.
Huh.
Yeah, so the food thing, I was going to also show you, remember last week I was showing you those weird sprouts that were coming up out of the ground that look like a
Hands.
Disney hands?
Yeah.
Wait till you see them now.
Oh, but they're much more pleasing to look at.
Yeah, they've completely opened up.
Yeah, that's much better. I really, really disliked the way that they looked.
Yeah, I agree. They kind of, a lot of things in nature make me feel a bit, squeamish. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of looks weird,
Yeah.
Anyways, and that's pretty much, there's not a lot else that's changed since we talked last week.
Look me in the eye and promise no love like I love.
Yeah.
Dolores, in the morning when I get up and open the blinds and the windows, she's in front of the window that I open first. So when I wake up, Sophia goes downstairs, I open one window and the blind just let a little bit of light and fresh air in, and Dolores is in front of that window. And every morning I hold one of her giant tropical leaves in my hand and I say, "Good morning, Dolores."
Well, I don't know if that's consensual. Like, I try not to touch the plants, you know.
Behind the scenes, I've already seen people suggesting this might be like a Zoom background. It's not. These are real plants that I hang out with on the daily, and I'm going to post a photo after so you can see.
Look me in the hole and I'm break broken. Till it's slow. It leaves and breaks the seed of waste. Thinking you would be.
Like, I can figure it out, like a YouTube video, and bam, I'm cocking, you know?
Bam, she's cocking.